You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGhee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, this is Al McGhee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. I'm here with my man Steve Lebowitz. He's with
Examiner.com, West Palm Beach, and Miami Movie Examiner, Al.
Hey, welcome to your entertainment ticket. Glad to see you again.
Always
Hey,
back.
Thank you. Well, the film we're going to talk about right now is called Ant-Man. Sounds like somebody I can squash. What about you?
Good luck squashing him, man, because you try squashing him, he'll flip you over in your head.
Yeah. Well, this is another Marvel movie, from Marvel Comics. Now, I never read this one. I think this one came out after I stopped reading comic books. And if I did read it, I wasn't that interested in it. But was I interested in the film? Were you?
Yeah. This is like Marvel's been doing all these phases. This is the last movie as part of their Phase 2 block. Phase 3 starts next year.
I don't even know what's that all about.
Okay, but Ant-Man, you have to remember, this is the first solo superhero movie they've done in 4 years. The last one they did was Captain America. Since then, it's always been either Avenger movies or sequels or, Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a group.
Well, what about Iron Man? Is that a solo?
But that was in 2000. His first solo was 2008. I'm saying this is the first one they've done solo since Captain America. Since they introduced Captain America, it's their first solo.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah,
The sequel is still the solo, but it's still.
Yes.
Okay, I got it now.
A brand new guy. This, and they do set up a lot of things for future Marvel movies with Ant-Man. I looked at Ant-Man as Iron Man light, Al.
Really?
Yes, because
I don't. I look at him as something different. I kind of enjoyed this character too. Paul Rudd. Now he's like a comedic actor, and he's playing a superhero in this film. I was surprised at that.
No, he filled out the role well. Ant-Man was made with a little more humor involved. The director Peyton Reed has directed movies like Yes Man and Bring It On. So he's always
but Peyton Reed took over Edgar Wright. He was supposed to do this.
And Josh Whedon had said that if they did Edgar Wright's version, it would have been the best Marvel movie he made yet. But they had creative differences with Disney, who took over Marvel, and these executives, they just know business. They don't know stories, and I think Ant-Man suffered because of it.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm just gonna go by what I saw. Well, anyway, Scott Lane, he's Ant-Man, which is played by Paul Rudd. Well, he's a convict, and I like the first scene. You see him leaving prison. He's getting beat up and things like that, but he's being picked up by Louise, played by my boy, Michael Pena.
He's always great, whatever he does. Drama, comedies, he rocks it all the time.
Yeah, he's in this. Also, Bobby Cannavale is in this. Michael Douglas in a superhero movie?
Oh, yeah, well, they're all coming out with superhero movies now.
I know.
Robert Redford did it, Captain America last year.
That's why Captain America to me was the best movie of the year last year. That's why I liked it. Evangeline Lilly, she's in this too. Wood Harris and T.I., the rapper, Judy Greer, they're in this film too. They really created a great cast for this film, but was it a great story?
It was a good story, not a great story. I felt like the action scenes, for example, they had the great dramatic music playing during an action scene, like when he's shrinking and beating up a guy, like a little, see a guy go, because he's a little guy right here. And I knew the music's trying to tell me there's a good action going on, but I'm like, I just watched it. Yeah, he's fighting the guy.
Well, I enjoyed that. And also, really, man, I thought the special effects were very good when he shrunk. For example, when he was on a record player, on a record, I thought that was one of the great scenes that they had, special effects of this.
It was, and actually, Marvel usually has a bad reputation of converting the movies to 3D. They always shoot in 2D and convert it to 3D later, and a lot of times their 3D conversions are really piss poor. This one was actually a good conversion.
Very good conversion.
And it really, when he shrinks down as Ant-Man, the depth it gives is actually worth seeing in 3D. A rare thing I say about a Marvel movie, but this one is worth seeing in 3D.
Yeah, that's right. But also I felt that they try to make this more like a family-oriented type of fun, or family-oriented type of movie, even though it's PG-13. And I think that's where they kind of left me at that.
Yeah, it's a funnier film. It's probably, as far as comedic there's always been humor in Marvel movies. This one definitely went more humorous to try to make it, because he has this, with Michael Pena, that whole group was sort of like his gang, and they're also like supporting characters you might see in a comedy movie. The villain in this movie, the guy who,
played Yellow Jacket.
the Yellow Jacket, he to me was a pretty uninspired.
Corey Stoll.
Yeah, he's a pretty uninspired villain. He seemed to be taken after also for, like I said, Iron Man Light, taking off the villain that we had in the first Iron Man movie played by Jeff Bridges. And in fact, he's even bald like Jeff Bridges from the first.
Sure was.
And he was just sort of, I felt the mission that they was trying to stop in this movie was more of a threat or more of a story than the actual main villain. He really was just sort of there and popping up and just like getting Ant-Man's way a little bit, but I really felt he was, out of all the villains they've had in the Marvel movies, he ranks really towards the bottom.
Well, I don't think he ranks, for me, he didn't rank towards the bottom in this film. I thought he's very exciting. I thought he played that role very well because that's what he's supposed to do. He was a corporate type of guy, and that's what he was supposed to do. Well, again, getting back to Evangeline Lilly, I thought she played a good role as the daughter of Hank Pym.
Yes.
Her name is Hope, and I thought she played a pretty good role in that. But also, people, just before we finish this, make sure you stay for the credits. All the credits.
Yes, basically, this one is going to set you up for next year's Captain America: Civil War, which is going to be a huge movie, and hopefully, the Disney execs don't get too involved and let that go.
And set you for the next Ant-Man.
Yes, well, Ant-Man, but you figure Ant-Man is going to figure into Civil War next year. You're going to see.
I hope not. Come on.
Civil War is going to be like Avengers Light. You're going to see a lot of Avengers in Civil War, Al. I read the comic book series of Civil War. I know what's coming down the pike.
Oh, you got to give it to me so I can read it.
Yeah, so Civil War is huge. Basically, you're looking at Captain America versus Iron Man.
Oh, well, let's get back to Ant-Man.
Yes.
I enjoyed Ant-Man much more than you, I think. Yes. I'm giving it 3 palm trees out of 4, or 3 stars if you on that type of kick. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was enjoyable. I enjoyed watching it, and I enjoyed that new character.
Just 2 palm trees for me. You can watch it. It'll entertain you.
It's very entertaining.
But is it going to jack you up the way a lot of
special effects is good?
Yes, but it doesn't jack you up the way some other Marvel movies have in the past. So
I understand. You were very excited when you saw some of the other Marvel movies.
Yeah,
when you left the theater, I was not that excited, but I was thrilled and I was entertained. I was satisfied.
You put Captain America Road Soldier last year as your number 1 movie. Would this movie even be in your top 10?
No.
There you go.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen all the movies yet.
Okay, but
so I can't. I'm not gonna say no. But
now you said no first. I'm gonna go with that.
You know what?
I'll go with that.
No, it's not gonna be in my top 10.
So
no, because I haven't seen other movies.
Yeah, so it didn't.
Unfortunately,
it didn't
even Avengers might not be in my top 10.
Yeah, it didn't even bring you up to that level.
No, it didn't.
So that says a lot. I think. I said we don't know what would happen if Edgar Wright stuck on board, but I think we lost out on a good movie if he was. We could have kept him.
But I was entertained. I really enjoyed it.
I was entertained, just not wildly entertained.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Steven, for coming to Your Entertainment Ticket. I always appreciate it.
I always like coming on. Check me out, LeboOnFilms.com.
And I want to thank you for watching Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YEticket.com. We are your